Hello everyone, this is Divine and I'm here with another video. Alright, so as we talked in the previous videos, we are going to talk about dragons separately on here. Okay, so as you know, we have 5 dragons, okay, which are red, purple, blue, green, and black. That I haven't unlocked black yet here. Okay, so we're just going to categorize them and check them out one by one. First of all, we have one farming dragon, which is your red dragon, and the other 4 are fighting dragons. Okay, to better categorize them, I'm first gonna say that your purple dragon is for infantry, your blue dragon is for your cavalry, your green dragon is for your archers, and your black dragon best works with siege. Okay, so remember this, and we're just going to get down to them and see what each dragon does. Okay, so first off, starting with red dragon, that we call it the farming dragon. Alright, so if you look at the main screen of the dragon when you open it, you see a few parts here. Okay, on this wheel, which is touch, gift, and talk. Okay, these are what add to the dragon intimacy. Okay, if you fill up the intimacy more than like half of this intimacy bar, okay, and set it to travel, all right. First of all, let's see what this travel effect does. For example, if you go on the map, if you go on the kingdom map, and scroll to somewhere that is under the fog, okay, you can see the levels of the barbarian camps, the tiles, and the castles, and even the monster. Okay, but if you set it to travel, okay, other than the fact that if it's longer than an hour, it will return with some gifts. Okay, if you now look down the under the fog, you see that you can now see the levels, okay, the name of the castles and their levels as well. So this is what travel does, okay, and you can add to the intimacy using gifting or these 2 touch and talk that have cooldowns. Okay, so that's from that part. Let's get to the next wheel, which is upgrade, skills, and evolve part, and let's see what they basically do. Starting with the upgrade, you can see the basic stuff that your dragon does. Okay, so first you can see the stage of your dragon and your level down here. Okay, there are like 3 specific things that your dragon does, and this one of them, which is leadership, is common in all dragon, okay, but in different numbers. Leadership is basically march capacity, okay, adding to your march capacity if you have added that dragon to the march. Okay, if you're not sure what march capacity or leadership is, you can check out the military section video that I have just posted. Okay, the 2 other that the red dragon benefits from, or let's say the extra things that it adds to your game, basically, is action point recovery and action point cost reduction. Action points are this red yellow bar here, okay, that you use for attacking barbarian camps. Okay, so that's from that one. This the other part is the upgrade or level bar, as you can see. So my dragon is this far from the to get to the next level, and you can just speed it up using the feed. Okay, you can just feed your dragon with dragon food or using gold. Okay, and you can see the dragon level again here, out here. Okay, if you upgrade your dragon, you'll get extra bonuses with this part. Okay, so that's from that one. Getting to the next part, which is the skills. Okay, so we call this the farming dragon because of these skills that you get. Okay, and you can see it comes with production bonuses both for your resource production and also the city production, meaning like your research and of course the building or construction speed. Okay, so this is from that one, and you have to enhance them using dragon glasses. Okay, for your red dragon, you can get dragon glasses from level 10 barbarian camps. Okay, and the next part is the evolved one, which is going to be my main maneuver over this one because the dragon talents are hardest to get to, but they really matter, especially in the fighting dragons. Okay, so each dragon has 3 talents basically, and you can use soul stones to get them to the next talent, like evolving them, okay? And also since only the red dragon is unlocked at first, and for others you have to attack certain barbarian camps, okay? For getting your red dragon soul stone, you have to attack level 10 barbarian camps, but for the other 4 dragons you have to attack level 15. Okay, that's from that one. Let's get down to see what each talent does. Okay, so for your red dragons, your first talent, since it's as I said, it's a farming dragon, what it does, it yields you the 5 hours of your base income. Okay, base income means it is not affected by your gear, it is not affected by the other boosts that you get. It's like what you get from your farm buildings inside your castle. Okay, so the second talent, which you get in the adult stage of your dragon, increases doubles your gathering speed, okay, and it lasts only for 2 hours. As you can see, each talent has a cooldown. For example, for the first talent of the red dragon, it is 8 hours, okay, so it will be available after 8 hours after being used. And the last talent, which is the epic one, in your red dragon, makes your resources protected inside your castle, and they can't be plundered for 2 hours, no matter how much they exceed your depot size. Alright, so this is from your farming dragon. Let's get to the other 4 and see how cool they just are. Okay, so starting with the red dragon, the purple dragon. So we said that your purple dragon is for infantry, and as you can see, besides the leadership that adds to your march capacity, you get the infantry training volume and the infantry training speed. Okay, so this is the same in all fighting dragons. Okay, so we said the purple dragon is for infantry, the same way that the blue dragon is for cavalry, you get cavalry training volume and training speed. In the same way for your green dragon, which is for archers, you get archer training volume and training speed. Okay, so this is the pattern that it goes with. Again, the same for skills, for the second skills part, okay? You get bonuses for infantry, okay? But there is a slightly different thing here, and you'll understand the pattern here as well. The thing is, you get infantry shield or infantry defense as a first talent, okay, and for the as the first skill, okay, and for 4 other say skills, you get debuffs, okay. You get debuff basically means decreasing something from the enemy. Okay, so defense debuff means decreasing defense from the enemy. Cavalry defense debuff means that you get to decrease defense of the cavalry troops from your enemy. Okay, so basically what you get here is the defense for your troops, for your infantry troops, okay, and the debuff for defense. Basically, in that same way, for your blue dragon, which is for cavalry, you get attack for your cavalry instead of defense, and you get attack debuff, okay, and for your archer, you get HP for your archers, okay, and the HP debuff for the other troop types of the enemy. Okay, so this is the pattern. I think you get the idea. This is how it works. Alright, and so let's quickly get to the next talent, get the idea about the upgrade and the skills part. Let's see what it does with your troops. What it does to your troops, the talents of the dragon. So for first of all, let's say that for your talents to work, you don't really have to put that specific dragon in the march, okay? So it basically affects your entire troops, meaning that you just have to activate it, and regardless of where your dragon is, either if it's garrisoned or is it in the march, it will be affected in your battles. Okay, so first talent of the purple dragon, basically what it does, it adds 30% to your attack, decreases 15% of your defense, okay, and lasts for 30 minutes, okay? Which ends you up killing more troops, but also losing slightly more troops as well. It's really, really important. Let's say it's really effective in rallies, okay? But you might not really see a big effect in solo attacks, but it's really effective, really helpful in rallies. Okay, so this talent works in rallies, but the other 2 talents work only solo. Okay, meaning that if you attack a city, as the game says, solo, if you go for a solo attack, what your overkill talent does, this overkill talent is common in all your fighting, say, dragons. So you have the cavalry overkill as the second talent, you have the archer and the siege overkill talent. What overkill talent does is that, since how the game works is turn by turn. Okay. In each turn, if your troops are alive and can deal extra damages, okay, can deal damages, let's say, your certain troop types, let's say for infantry here, your infantries will be able to perform another hit, meaning that each of your infantry troops are going to be able to, say, hit 2 targets at the same time. Okay, means that you will have the like double damage of the one that you already had. This is just so crazy. So this makes you be able to you know, solo bigger targets than you already were able to. Okay, so this is the second talent, and we'll see the same thing in other fighting dragons. And the last talent called Immortal Conquest. Okay, so basically, ordinarily, let's say, if you attack a city without any redemption on, if your troops get hurt, they will get killed, not wounded. But this one will wound your troops up until your hospital is full. Okay, so your limitation is your hospital capacity in Immortal Conquest. Okay, and let's just quickly check out the other dragons. I'm not going to make this video longer than it already is. Alright, so the first talent in the Blue Dragon makes the enemy's marching time 5 times the slower, meaning that if it's like 10 seconds, it'll get to 50 seconds and last for 30 minutes. We have the Overkill talent, this time for Cavalry, with that same double damage thing. And the Epic talent for Blue Dragon basically adds 10%, like let's say if you attack an enemy troop and the troops get wounded, okay, the extra 10% of the wounded troops will get killed as well. Okay, next one, your the talents of your, say, Green Dragon. The first one is Secret Scout. This is really helpful because what Secret Scout does is that the next scout will have no marching line. Okay, so they will never know that they got scouted, and you get the report instantly. You have the Archer Overkill, which basically works like other overkills, and the Epic talent doubles up your hospital capacity and lasts for 30 minutes. And in your, say, Black Dragon, which I don't have, but if I click on it, you could see the skills and the talents here and what each of them do. Your first talent is basically for your siege. The thing is, since we usually gather with siege, this one is for like, say, gathering. If your troops on tiles get attacked, because if you get attacked on tiles, your troops will be killed. But this talent, for 8 hours, if they get attacked, they will be wounded. Okay, and you have the, again, Siege Overkill. And the last talent is Mass Rally, meaning that it adds 10% to the size of your Hall of War. Okay, and it lasts for 30 minutes. But each of them have cooldowns. For example, the talent that I have here, the Bloodthirst, which is the first talent for Purple Dragon. This one has a cooldown of 2 days, meaning that if you use it in Killing Event, you'll be able to use it only once because the Killing Event lasts 2 days. Okay, so basically that's from that one. One more thing about garrisoning and sending the march is that your Red Dragon, you don't really have to garrison it for its skills to work. But for your other dragons, you have, if you wanted to work inside a castle, meaning that if you want to get extra, like for my case, 20% infantry defense, you have to garrison it for it to work inside the castle. And if you wanted to work, let's say, outside the castle, you just have to first of all, you have to fill it up to exceed the like half of the stamina bar. Okay, for example, like this. And in order for its talents to get affected, I'm just going to send 2 attacks here so that you can see what I quite mean. So I'm just going to run 2 attacks, one without the dragon in the march. Okay, so it just goes. And the other attack that I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna send the Purple Dragon. Okay, so you deploy dragon like this. You tap here, you tap deploy, and you off your march goes. Okay, so if I open the battle report and go down to bonus details, okay, as you can see, for example, let's say I get 63% infantry defense and there's nothing here. Okay, the last thing here is a trap attack. Okay, but for the other battle report that I sent the Purple Dragon, as you can see, my Purple Dragon levels here. Okay, dragon deployed. I get extra like infantry defense, as you can see, extra like 30% something. infantry defense and also the infantry defense debuff. That is a part of my, say, skills. Okay, so like the extra 8% enemy infantry defense. Okay, so that's from that one. I guess you get the basics of how dragons work. If you have any questions, just let me know. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And well, I'll see you in the next video. Peace!